monsoon season has led to a lot of flash flooding and dangerous conditions these past 2 weeks in our state.
Yeah, this week we saw Belen dealt with people trapped in their cars, and now they are dealing with a whole lot of cleanup, but thankfully no injuries reported there.
It was a different story, as we know, in Carlsbad, where a man died. And this morning we're learning about 2 other cases where first responders rescued 4 people using their airboat.
Joy Wang joined us live in studio this morning with that story. Good morning, Joy.
Good morning. So the Bernalillo County Fire Department went down to Carlsbad last week after Eddy County asked for their help because of all the storms and flash flooding that came after. The aquatics team was there for 3 days, and here's a glimpse of what they saw. Cell phone video captured in Carlsbad shows what used to be a road, looking more like a river with rushing water and debris everywhere.
We typically operate the boat on the Rio Grande, which I'm very familiar with, but going down to Carlsbad, it's an unknown situation.
Joshua Ellis has spent almost 2 decades with Bernalillo County, including 10 years as a pilot operating the airboat. Also on board, 2 crew members, including Christian Sidabaka, who's been with the department for 5 years, but new to the aquatics team.
It's been about a month now that I've been a part of the team.
This would be his first rescue.
We know our Bosky here really well, and going to somewhere that we had never seen before was it was kind of nerve-wracking, but felt confident with our really good boat pilot.
The first call, 2 people trapped on a truck.
You could tell they were ready to get off the truck. They didn't know what was going to happen. The truck had broken loose and gone further downstream.
A lot of flooding, a lot of roads that were washed out, a lot of fast-moving water.
The team was able to get close, put life jackets on the 2 stranded, and get them to safety.
But you can also see the look on their face. You can notice that they do feel kind of remorseful for us having to go out and risk our safety for them making a bad decision.
Because first responders say many rescues are avoidable.
If there's barricades, barrels, or trucks, don't go through those areas. You never know how deep it's going to be. It's very hard to tell when fast-moving water of that nature has a lot of dirt and debris going through it. You can get swept away, you can get hit by the debris, so it's best to just avoid it and not go around those barriers.
We are trained and we are prepared to respond to that. However, the less is better, so if you can acknowledge those warnings and stay safe, it's better for all of us.
And then as we were on our way back, we actually got pulled over by a Chavez County Sheriff's deputy who led us into another area where 2 more people were stranded and needed rescue.
The crew spent 3 days there. This is what the truck looked like 2 days later after all that water was gone.
If there's flash flooding that occurs, don't go through it.
Because if you do, you're not just putting yourself in danger, but also the first responders.
Going into that situation, we just hope that everyone's staying home and being safe. And unfortunately, the ones that do go out, we'll be there for them.
Incredible story.
Yeah, it's such a scary situation that's out there, and there's so much water you can't tell if it's a road or a river.
Right.
And Bernalillo Fire Department, the county fire department, is just one of a few in our state that has those kinds of boats, Joy.
Right, so that's why on top of asking people like you and I to stay safe, they're also having a message to other first responders. We're talking city or county leaders that their boat team is available to help those who need it. They just need to reach out to the state's emergency management office.
Good to know. Thank you.